What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Nikki here, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about dividend stocks that I keep selling and stocks that I've sold out of my dividend portfolio, and you already know the drill. Let's get it.
Ooh, big bad. You not talking money, you can miss me with the chit chat. I'm not with the rah-rah or the riff.
Now, first things first, you guys, I do want to talk about, I have been a little bit slacky on the posting, I guess you could say. Normally and usually I post 2 videos a week, which I tend to keep to that schedule, but recently it's been a little wishy-washy. My family has really needed me to be here to help with my sister and such, and so I don't have my normal like setup with the lights and like the mic and all that kind of stuff, and I don't know when exactly I'll be able to go back to it, but I am going to continue to try to at least post 1, 2 if I can, but they're gonna be more kind of like this and not super, you know, like good audio or whatever. So I just wanted to get that out there for anyone who's thinking like, where has she been? Like, why is she in a new place? What's going on? It's all good, things are good. I just have to deal with what I'm dealing with right now. But put that aside, let's talk about why I keep selling some dividend stocks. And I know I mentioned in prior videos, like, you'll never catch me selling none of this. I'll never sell this. That's why it's in here. Which is pretty much true. But I'm going to have to explain myself on this one. And I also, I believe, made a video not too long ago where I kind of told you about some stocks that I sold prior in my dividend portfolio, but now we're gonna go over 4 stocks specifically I sold completely out of and why I did it. So let's dive right in, okay? The first one right here is going to be Orchid Island Capital. You guys already know this one was a free stock that people got when they signed up for my Robinhood link, which always reminds me, you guys, you already know, you watch enough of these videos, you know we about to plug it, but affiliate links, sign up for some free money is down in the description box below if you're into that. Then I went ahead and I sold Prospect Capital, another free one that I got early on from Robinhood. You guys, I'm selling this because I was getting like 6 or 7 cents per share every single month, which was also really nice, but also the money that the stocks were worth could have went into other stocks that gave me more bang for my buck and added to my position a little bit better. I just felt it wasn't necessary for me to keep this free money, which sounds like, girl, free money, you're not keeping it, but it is what it is, and I made this move, okay? So I sold it, so whatever. And side note real quick, if you guys hear noises in the back like grunts or whatever, it's probably my sister. Chill, okay? Chill. Now the next 2 stocks and companies I actually really like, but there's 2 very specific reasons as to why I sold out of them, okay? So that first one is going to be Biohaven Pharmaceutical. Now, like this company a lot. I really liked it. You can see I sold 6 shares and they executed about $110.37. My initial investment on these ones were around the like $50 mark. So I got a pretty good return on it. Here's the thing, I had a lot of money in there and none of it was paying me a dividend. And in my dividend portfolio, I'm trying to make as much dividend income as I possibly can. So in my opinion, I just felt I wanted to take that return on my initial investment and the whole investment and put it into stocks that pay me cash flow. And it honestly made a pretty big difference. If you've been here, or maybe if you're new, every single month at the end of the month, I always do 2 videos. I always do how much I made in dividends, and I always do what I bought for the month. So make sure you are subscribed because I'm going to be going over how much of a difference this really made in my dividend game. But make sure you're subscribed if you're into like making money, having a good ass time, you know, something like that. That's what we do here, so join the crew. But let's get into the final one that I honestly am a little bit surprised that I sold because it does pay a dividend, but that one is going to be Nike. Now you guys, I only had 2 shares of Nike. I sold them at $170 and almost 45 cents, and my initial purchase price for these, I believe the average cost was around the $100 mark, so I did end up getting a pretty good return on that investment. Also want to note, I have held these stocks longer than 1 year, so for all the tax accountants, CFOs out there, and some of y'all might be like, but Nikki, Nike pays a dividend and this is a dividend portfolio and you're talking about selling to get more dividend income, why would you do that? And here's why I'm doing it. There's a lot going on in the world right now, okay? And I feel as though we are in a point where people need to really start putting their money where their mouth is. And quite frankly, I have just seen, even though I love the product, okay, like I love a good fly Nike outfit. I cannot lie, I was an athlete, I freaking love it. But what I've been seeing from Nike lately is just like, it's too woke for me. It's too woke, okay? And we can argue the fact that Coca-Cola is too. A lot of these big chain companies are that way, and I still hold them. So I get it, but the thing is, I didn't necessarily see myself really adding any shares to this position. I always was leaning towards other things that I wanted to put my money into. And when I start to do that as an investor, I know maybe I should take money out if I'm not willing to continue to grow it. Put it into things that make better sense for me because it's just sitting there. And yes, it was growing pretty well. Nike was growing, and I think it will continue to grow pretty well. But one, it's too, I can't be an investor in something that just every single day I see something and I'm like, what the f, like snap out of it, you know what I'm saying? Granted, a lot of the companies I hold do that, but I didn't see it as much, and maybe it's because I'm an athletic person, I'm into sports, so I just see it more with them. But then also the second thing is I have gone months, honestly almost probably a year, and never added to the position. So it just made no sense. Now, I can honestly say what is left in my portfolio, all the companies in there I could see myself adding to. I don't necessarily do it all the time because some of these positions are actually very expensive, so it takes $200-300 to buy one damn share. So I'd like to see some stock splits, if you know what I'm saying, like come on. But I'm just saying, like, if you're taking the money out to put the money into a better dividend company for you, a better stock that's gonna pay you more, I don't think anything is wrong with that, especially if you're green on the position. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I wouldn't say to continually flip and do that. That's not my plan, but my plan was to evaluate, okay, when I have my budget for the month, what am I putting the money into? What am I actually buying? And Nike was never one of them. Biohaven was never one of them. The 2 free stocks like the pennies are cool, but I wanted that capital to go somewhere else. So you just gotta do what's best for you, okay? Do what's best for you and stand up for what you believe in. And you guys, I want to know, I was gonna ask you what you've been selling, but honestly I'd rather know what you've been buying because we have had some red days, okay, some red bloody days, really good opportunities. And also, you guys, because I sold the other positions in my dividend portfolio, I had a fat juicy budget this month, so I bought a lot of stocks. So I'm super excited to share that with you at the end of the month. Guys, you already know, if you made it this far, if you can smash the thumbs up, please let me know if you sold anything, but maybe if you bought something because it's bloody. Also, you guys, if you made it this far, you already know you are my most favorite people in the world. Come here, you know I love you. And like always, you guys, enjoy the journey, whatever your journey is. Come on, focus. And like always, guys, enjoy the journey, whatever your journey is. Always remember to do set your heart on fire. And I will see y'all in my next video. Bye, guys.